What is up, guys? Students Way here, and today I want to talk about the tall physique category. Really and truly, I do not see Ramon. We all know Ramon won. Kudos to him that he won the classic physique, but I do not see the classic. I do not see the completeness in his physique. So there are a couple of things that I want to point out here in this video. So they all improved. Okay, the top three guys: Ramon, Mike, and Terrence. Compared to last year, we had I think we have a better version of Mike. Even though there was an issue with his height and weight and having to lose weight and suck down or whatever, he still looked good. He still came in condition. Even I would say a little bit more detailed than last year. A lot of lines and whatever. Terrence as well. Terrence improved a lot. Previously, he had to bring up his arms. People were complaining about his size. He's not big enough. This is probably the biggest, best, complete version of Terrence we've ever seen. But Ramon has improved from last year, which is really good. But overall, his physique, I just do not see his physique classic. Like, the man has no kind of flow to his physique for his height. He should have more mass. He just looks elongated to me. He doesn't have that flow. His lats, his insertion is high. His back, he doesn't have that density and that details in his back, and I do not know how the judges are really judging classic physique, because it seems as though they're leaning towards the tall guys. So I do not know what they're trying to do. Like, any tall guy that looks good in the future can't possibly be classic physique Olympia, more than a guy that is like Mike or even Terrence. So I do not know what Mike has to do more. I do not know what does he has to do. He has to lose his lats, lose his shape. Does he has to get smaller? What does Terrence have to do? Because size was a problem. Now he brought up his size. Like, what do these guys have to do to beat Ramon or be classic physique Mr. Olympia? I do not know what they have to do, really and truly, because if we put it at Arnold's perspective, a Franco and Colombo, maybe that's what they want to do. They always want to have a tall guy and a short guy. Take the best short guy and the best tall guy and put them there. I do not know how that works, and it seems as though once the tall guy is in shape, he's going to get it, even if like he's complete and he has some shortcomings. Now, Chris was winning when he still had to bring up his back. People complain about his biceps. He brought up his biceps. He won. He brought up his back. He continued winning. So I think Ramon lacked these things that these two other guys already have. They just have better flow. Like, look at the legs on Terrence. Look at the lats and the spread and the balance and symmetry and details and lines on Mike. I mean, Ramon looked good. He improved on whatever, but still his physique is just elongated, man. I do not know how it works out like that. Even a guy like, I know he did not do well this Olympia, which in my opinion was a disappointment for me. And I thought, I'm not a big fan of Logan, but Logan does look good when he comes in shape. And even Wesley, so I do not know. Wesley is more closer to a look like Arnold, so I do not know what kind of judging these guys are doing. If it's a little bit of favoritism thing because he was there, maybe he's a little bit more friends or a little bit more cool, or people like him more, so the judges probably went to him. Maybe it's bias. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're looking for something that I do not or cannot imagine or see or be convinced, because I still do not get it, because we're not judging personality here. Like, people don't like Derek, but Derek still won. People like Nick Walker's attitude and Nick Walker's mindset and all that stuff. So it's really, really, really for me guessing as to why Ramon really took the title. It cannot all be because of his physique. No way can anybody tell me that Ramon has a better physique or looks better than Mike. No way, I do not see that. If they're leaning towards the taller guy, okay, fine, well then that's it. But I do not know what they're going to come up and say this time. I do not know what they do their videos after and say, oh, this is why this guy won, this is why Derek won, oh, this is why Keon won, oh, this is why Ramon won. Like, literally these guys can basically, these judges can say, oh, it's because of his shoulder had a little bit more peak to it, or maybe his waist was a half inch smaller, or maybe his glutes, he need to bring up his. They can say anything, and we just have to settle for that. They just have to settle for that. Like, who creates the criteria for these sports? Like, who creates the criteria whereas you can be a judge or trained to judge these category? So it's kind of confusing how they're leaning and changing up these divisions, even in the women divisions. But I'm not going to get into that. I might do a separate video on that from over the years. So that's it. I'm going to wrap the video up. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Until my next video, thank you for watching and take care.